Hello, everybody. This is Cameron, but this is Stanley. Today we're going to be playing the Stanley Parable. Now, I've been following this game for quite some time, and I've also not been following this game for quite some time because I heard the best way to experience it is by not knowing anything going into it. So, I tried to stay with that, and here we are. It's just been greenlit. I think it started as just an indie game off of Source, or a mod off of Source. So we're just gonna jump right in. It's supposed to be like, oh god damn it! Ow. Oh, it's supposed to be just super mind fuck, but we'll see. Come on, you. Load. There we go. Progress. Why is this taking so long? The end is never, the end is loading. The end is never, the end is never, the end is never. I'm already getting a mindfuck vibe. It's taking an awfully long time to load.
This is the story of a man named Stanley. Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427.
Ooh.
Employee number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on the keyboard.
Ooh.
Orders came to him through a monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order. This is what employee 427 did every day of every month of every year. And although
wow, that sounds awesome.
Considered it soul-ending, Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in, as though he had been made exactly for this job. And Stanley was happy. And then one day, something very peculiar happened. Something that would forever change Stanley. Something he would never quite forget.
He discovered midget transgender porn.
Nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow.
No transgender midget
showed
porn.
up to give him instructions, call a meeting, or even say hi.
Hmm.
Never in all his years at the company had this happened. This complete isolation. Something was very clearly wrong. Shocked, frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time. But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office.
Did he now? And then, since no one was around, he quietly slipped his penis into the pencil sharpener just to see how it would... Not good. Alright. Can I hit stuff? No? Alright, let's quietly step out of the office. Nope. Locked.
All of his co-workers were gone.
Huh.
What could it mean? Stanley decided to
fuck?
go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Look at this fucking screen. Can I crouch? Ah, there we go. The fuck is that thing? They're all like that.
No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
That's interesting. Apparently, you know, it might have something to do with the fact that the sun was glowing 4,000 times brighter than usual that day. Everybody decided, the apocalypse is here. I want to sit home and finish Breaking Bad. Not deal with problems. I hate Mondays. Don't we all? Today's Monday. When I'm playing this, it won't be Monday when I upload this. Or at least it won't be a Monday close to this Monday.
When Stanley came to a set of
What
two
the fuck?
open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Nah.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
I do. I want to admire that new Keurig coffee maker we got. They even have hot chocolate in it. Oh.
Yes, truly a room worth admiring. It had really been worth the detour after all, just to spend a few moments here in this immaculate, beautifully constructed room. Stanley simply stood here, drinking it all in.
Yes. And now you get the bad
But
ending
eager
for not
to get
following.
back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Fuck that, I'm a rebel.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
Ah. Yeah, well, Stanley isn't a mindless drone, man. Stanley's got free will, man. Can I jump? I can't jump. Penalty for jumping off the cargo lift.
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time. There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone you've forgotten about. Please, stop trying to make every decision by yourself. Now, I'm not asking for me, I'm asking for her.
For who?
This is it, Stanley. Your chance to redeem yourself. To put your work aside. To let her back into your life.
The fuck?
She's been waiting.
Who? The forklift? My love? My love bulldog? Now what? Oh!
That's her, Stanley. You need to be the one to do this. To reach out to her. If you can truly place your faith in another, then pick up the phone.
No! I refuse. Can I just let it ring? Can I unplug it?
As Stanley picked up the phone, a white light engulfed him, filling him not just with radiance, but with hope. Hope for a life reunited one... Wait. Oh, goodness. Stanley, did you just unplug the phone?
I did.
No, that wasn't supposed to be a choice. How did you do that? You actually chose incorrectly? I didn't even know that was possible. Let me double-check. No, it's definitely here, clear as day. Stanley picks up the phone. He's taken to his apartment where he finds his wife, and the two pledge themselves to one another. Music comes in, fade to white, roll credits. Not picking up the phone is actually somehow an incorrect course of action. How is that even possible?
I don't know.
None of these decisions were supposed to mean anything. I don't understand. How on earth are you making meaningful choices? What did you... Wait a second. Did I just see... No, that's not possible. I can't believe it. How had I not noticed it sooner?
What the fuck
You're
is
not
going
Stanley.
on?
You're a real person.
Oh.
I can't believe I was so mistaken. This is why you've been able to make correct and incorrect choices. And to think I've been letting you run around in this game for so long. If you made any more wrong choices, you might have negated it entirely. It's as though you completely ignored even the most basic safety protocol for real-world decision-making. Or did you not grasp the severity of the situation? Well, I won't have that kind of risk on my watch. I'm going to stop the game for a moment so we can educate you properly on safe decision-making in the real world.
Please don't.
Observe this helpful instructional video.
No!
Choice. It's the best part of being a real person.
Oh god.
If used incorrectly, can also be the most dangerous. For example, in this scenario, a hypothetical real person named Stephen has a choice. he could spend years helping improve the quality of life for citizens of impoverished third world nations.
Let's let the little
Or
African
he
kid
could
smoke.
systematically set fire to every orphan living in a 30
Oh, what the
kilometer
fuck?
radius of his house. Which
Set fire to the
choice
orphan.
would you make? Remember that unlike here, the real world makes sense, and at no time should you make a choice that does not conform to rational logic. If you find yourself speaking with a person who does not make sense, in all likelihood, that person is not real. Allow the person to finish their thought, then provide an excuse why you cannot continue talking. Turn to a partner and practice saying, "My goodness, is it 4:30? I'm supposed to be having a back, sack, and crack."
What the fuck? What am I watching? Practice. Okay.
Excellent.
Okay, I just practiced.
Making choices on a regular basis is the best part to a healthy
What the fuck is he
decision-making
doing?
process.
Straddling the crocodile.
Most
Yeah.
medical professionals recommend making at least 8 choices per day.
Ah.
Do you make more
Okay.
than 8? Less? And finally, if you begin to wonder if
2.
your choices are actually meaningful and whether you'll ever make a significant contribution to the world,
They aren't.
just remember that in the vast infiniteness of space, your thoughts and problems are materially insignificant.
Oh, there I am.
And the feeling
I can
should
see me.
subside. At this time, your instructor will guide you in an
Oh, God.
exercise to test and reinforce the material covered in this video.
What the fuck am I looking at?
Ah,
Oh, what the fuck?
welcome back. You may have noticed that this room has begun to deteriorate as a result of narrative contradiction.
Yeah.
But not to worry. Now that you're properly informed on good decision-making, we're going to revisit a choice you made just a few minutes ago and see what the correct thing to do would have been. This way, please.
Okay. This is fucking this is surreal. I'm gonna need to play this more than once, I think. What am I?
Now that we know your choices are meaningful, we can't have you jumping off the platform and dying. Imagine the main character dying senselessly.
Oh, could I have done
halfway
that?
through the story. That story would make no sense at all. We just need to get you home as soon as
Should've
possible
tried that.
before the narrative contradiction gets any worse. Unfortunately, it seems this place is not well equipped to deal with reality.
Okay. Should have tried to kill myself. That would have been awesome. Alright, well. What an interesting little detour.
Almost there. You'll take the door on the left, back to the correct ending, the story will have resolution once again, and you'll be home free in the real world.
Sure.
Now remember, all you need to do is behave exactly as Stanley would. That
Right.
means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first.
Right.
I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right.
Okay.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Right. The door on the...
No! Why did you do that? Quickly, hurry back in the other direction. Perhaps
Whoa.
we're not too late.
Oh. It's fine. No! I want to be rebellious.
Oh, it's ruined. I can't believe
Yeah.
after everything we talked about that my story, you've destroyed my work.
Aw.
Why? For what? What did you get out of that? What did you think was so special about seeing the game undone, left here like so much garbage? It's worthless now. And what am I supposed to do? Even if there were a way to continue, would it be worth it?
Look
To
at
know
the
that my
chairs,
story is
bullshit.
now incorrect? How can I go back to that? I can't erase that knowledge. I'll have to live with it forever. Reliving its impossibility forever. I couldn't live that way. Is it better to shut the game down entirely? To willingly destroy all of my work? I don't know.
Yeah.
What's the answer? What do I do? What do I do? What do I... No, I have to. I have to shut the game down. I have to.
No.
I have to.
Aw. Don't do it. Oh. It hurts. He shut me down. Whoa. What the fuck?
I'm still here in this pile of rubbish, with you. You, who thought you were so clever. Now look where we are. My entire game is destroyed. It was the only thing in the world that was mine, and you've run it into the ground. What, did you think that would be funny? You just had to see? Didn't I impress upon you how important it was to be like Stanley? He actually knows how to do what I tell him to. He understands that if I say to do something, there's a damn good reason for it.
Yeah, well...
That thought hadn't even occurred to you, had it?
Fuck you.
That there's a world outside of you? You're a child. Oh, my story. If you'd just gone through the door on the left, you would have seen it. There was a whole underground facility. You would have destroyed it and been victorious. It would have been so perfect. I worked so hard on it. I tried so hard.
What happened?
Behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
What the fuck? Yeah, I entered the door on my left. What the fuck?
Yet there was not
Whoa.
a single person here either.
Okay.
Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
Yes. Let it ball up inside you, take it out passive-aggressively on other coworkers, resent coworkers for not supporting you more. Using slides to assure your employee that everything is okay.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Okay, well. What an interesting office.
Stepping inside his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief
most expensive
who orchestrated this, until he saw the door with a voice receiver next to it. Surely behind this door lay all the answers to his questions. And beyond all probability, he knew the passcode. He had seen it on his boss's computer just last week. Night Shark 115. Was this the code to open the door? Would it still work? There was only one way to find out. Stanley had been trained never to speak up, but now he would draw from within himself the courage to face the unknown. He drew a sharp breath and then spoke the code.
Ah. Shark 119.
Stanley spoke the code. Night Shark 115. He spoke it into the receiver, right there on the wall.
Night Shark 115. Nothing.
I'm sorry, is there a problem? You didn't mishear me, did you? Please speak the code into the receiver. Otherwise we can't get on with the story. This is a crucial step.
I'm trying. Night Shark
Okay,
115.
Fine, you're not going to do it, but you know what? It's pretty humiliating to bring you this far, only for you to suddenly decide you have better things to do. I asked you for this one single thing, for your respect. The kind of respect Stanley shows for his choices. He knows what it means to take a story seriously. If you didn't want to see what I had to show you, then why did you come here? You had a choice, you know. You could have gone through the door on the right. You could have done whatever the hell you wanted over there. Why did you come this way? Speak. Say something to me. Explain yourself, you coward. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
What is going on?
Stanley? Hello? Are you... Is everything okay? Stanley, please. I need you to make a choice. I need you to walk through the door.
The end.
Are you listening to me? Can you hear me? Is everything all right? Stanley, this is important.
That's it?
The story needs you. It needs you to make a decision. It cannot exist without you. Do you understand me? Whatever choice you make is just fine. They're both correct. You cannot be wrong here. We can work together. I'll accept whatever you do. I simply need you to take that step forward, please. Choose. Do something. Anything. This is more important than you can ever know. I need this. The story needs it. So, you hear me? Are you there? Are you listening to this? Stanley, are you there? Okay. It's okay, I can wait. You need time to decide. Time to make sure your choice is correct. That is the best choice. That's all right. I'll wait for you to decide what's the right thing to do. Take as much time as you need.
What the fuck? The Stanley Parable!